Welcome to Gentle Flow. Today we're going to move right into tabletop. So you might want to grab your blanket, your folded blanket, to put underneath your knees. So your knees are going to be stacked under your hips and your wrists are going to be under your shoulders. So while we're here, go ahead and take a couple of deep breaths just to kind of set the tone for the class. And on your next inhale, drop the belly, tilt the hips up, and tilt the chin up, coming to cow. As you exhale, tuck the chin around the spine for cat. And just keep going like this, tuning into the breath. Movements match the breath. Finish up one more round here. And then from there, come back to neutral. Go ahead and remove the blanket. Coming back to tabletop for just a moment, and then tuck your toes. Inhale your knees up for downward facing dog. So pressing the hips up and back, making a hamstring stretch here. You might begin to bend one knee and then the other to pedal the feet, walking the dog. And stay with your breath. Continue to breathe. Take another breath or two in your downward facing dog. And then when you're ready, on your next inhale, lift your heels up. And exhale, walking your feet towards your hands or your hands towards your feet. Inhale to half lift with a flat back, lengthening your spine. Exhale, you might come to a fold. Now from here, grab your blocks, put them on the highest height they can go on. And so you're going to use them under your hands for support. Now go ahead and bring your right foot back. And allow your toes to be on the mat. So your heel is lifted. So like a lunge here. So your left knee is right over your left ankle. And make some small movements here. Make some adjustments to feel a stretch in the legs, in different parts of the legs. So just play with that for a couple of breaths. And then from here, bring your right block towards the center of the mat, and then take a twist. Inhale the left arm up, and breathe. On your exhale, you can bring that hand back down. Put the blocks back to the sides of the mat. Inhale to bring the right foot forward. And then bring the left foot back. So coming to your lunge on this side. And starting to make those movements here that feel good as you breathe. And open up your heart here. So keep your shoulder blades closer together, no, not really hunching. Now from here, you can move one of those blocks to the center again. And then this time you're going to inhale the right arm out and up. One more full breath. And then exhale to bring that right hand down. You can bring the left foot back up. And then gently inhale to come all the way up to standing. And from here, we're going to take a side stretch. So inhale, sweeping your arms out and up. And with your right With your right wrist, with your right hand, hold your left wrist, and then lean over to the right. Inhale back up to center, switch it out, exhale, other side. And inhale back up from that. And standing at the top of your mat, keep your blocks handy because we're going to use them again. Go ahead and bring your left foot back for warrior two. So your right knee is bent over your right ankle. Bring your arms out. You might be looking beyond your right middle finger. One more full breath, holding warrior two, strong legs. Then bring your left hand down your left thigh. Inhale the right arm up. Gonna adjust so you can see a little bit better. One more full breath and reverse warrior. Making a nice side body stretch right here. And then come back through warrior two and bring your right forearm on your right thigh. Reach the left arm. Really reach it beyond the front of your mat to make a left side body stretch now. One more breath. Next inhale, gently come up, straighten the leg now. Keep your hips where they are. Reach to the right as far as you can. Bring the right hand down for triangle. Reach the left arm. And you can put your hand on the block if you want to, or just hand on the leg is fine. Gently inhale up from there. And we're just going to switch sides. So bring your left foot forward and send your right foot back behind you. So now the left knee is bent over the left ankle. Right leg is straight. Warrior two, arms parallel to the earth, but softening the shoulders. Breathe. On your next exhale, bring the right hand down on the right thigh. Inhale the left arm up or reach it back. And then gently come through warrior two. Left forearm on left thigh, reach the right arm. Start to make your way up and straighten the leg. Reach to the left as far as you can. Left hand comes down, triangle. And gently inhale up from there. Nice. Okay, go ahead and bring your feet parallel, maybe even slightly pigeon-toed. Your hands can be on your hips. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, hinge at the hips and come forward. You might want to have a block handy for this. So you can release your hands to the mat or to the block or to your ankles. Let your head and neck release. Wide leg forward fold. Now you might bend one knee to feel that stretch in the other inner thigh and then switch it out. So take another breath here to play with that. And then you can bring your right hand on the block or the mat right below your head and inhale the left arm out and up for a twist. Exhale the left hand down to take the place of the right. Inhale the right arm out and up. And exhale down. Strengthen your belly. Hands to your hips and gently inhale to come up. And then heel toe your feet together. Now grab your strap or maybe use a scarf or a towel. And we are going to go either to the wall or you can hold on to a chair. We're going to do dancer pose. So I'm going to go over here to the wall. So using your strap, you're gonna open it up. So get grounded, get really grounded through your feet. Your feet are hip width distance apart. And what you're gonna do is the foot that's furthest from the chair or the wall, you're gonna put the strap around it so that the strap is resting the front of the foot. And what you're going to do is inhale and reach, bring the foot up. Now, you're going to sort of tilt your torso forward as you're stretching your thigh, hopefully. Now, if you're able to hold your ankle, you can, but this is just a way that you can, if you can't access that. So take another breath here. Hopefully feeling a stretch in your thigh. Make adjustments if you need to. And then exhale and release. And then switch to the other side. So to do that, I'm gonna have to turn around. So placing the strap, you can bring the hands closer to the foot using the strap. And then lifting as it feels right to you for dancer pose. Take one more full deep breath. And then gently release that. And then come back to the mat. Okay, so from here, we're just going to make our way down to the mat. So starting at the top of the mat, inhale to sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive and fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back, lengthening your spine, your palms are on your shin. And exhale, plant your hands and step back and come all the way down onto your belly. And from here, bring your arms down by your sides. Your palms can be face up or face down. As you inhale, lift your arms, peel your chest off the mat, continue to look down on the mat. And you might also peel and lift your thighs off the mat. So this is really good for your back, Shalabhasana. Take 2 more breaths here. And on this last inhale, you might lift higher. Exhale, let it go. Come back down to the mat. Stack your hands, palms face down, rest one cheek. Bend your knees and windshield wipe left to right. And then bring your legs down. From here, bring your elbows under your shoulders, forearms on the mat, fingers spread wide for Sphinx pose. Your chin is parallel to the earth. Allow your heart to come through the gateway of your open arms. And breathe. And then very gently, when you're ready, start to make your way back up so we can do a little bit more with stretching the hamstrings. So let your left leg be long on the mat and your right knee is bent, right foot somewhere along the inner left leg. And then start to make your way down towards the mat along the left leg, feeling that hamstring stretch, and breathe. And then gently inhale to come back up. And we're just going to switch it out to the other side. So now the right leg is going to be long. Take an inhale. exhale to fold forward. Always just finding that edge and not going beyond your edge. One more deep breath. And then gently inhale up from there. And then now just make your way onto your back. And gently lay down on your back. And so let the soles of your feet be on the mat with your heels close to your bottom. So feet hip width distance apart, knees are pointed up. Keep your palms, your forearms on the mat. And as you inhale, gently lift your hips up, peel your spine towards the sky. And as you exhale, gently paste each vertebra back down to the back. Keep the back of your head on the mat. Do a few more like this. Inhale to lift your hips up. And exhale, gently bring your hips back down, slowly and mindfully. Couple more. And really use your glutes here, especially at the top. This next one, as you inhale and lift, stay there for a few breaths. You might even snuggle your shoulder blades closer together, bringing your hands and forearms closer together. Two more breaths. This is bridge pose. And gently, slowly release. Bring the hips back down. Hug your knees in if that feels good. Rock left to right. However close you want your knees to your torso works fine. And then release your feet down. Cross your right outer ankle onto your left thigh. And you can stay here or reach behind your left thigh and pull it towards you for figure four. And it might even feel good to make movements here. Soften your shoulders and your face. Two more breaths. Exhale, bring the left foot back down, uncross and cross to the other side. And maybe reach behind your right thigh and pull it towards you. Maybe making more movements. And gently, when you're ready, release the foot. So bring both feet back on the mat. You might bring your arms out wide like a T. And then windshield wipe your knees left to right. And if you want, you might even windshield wipe them to one side and stay there in stillness for a couple of breaths. And then if you did do that, bring your knees up and bring them to the other side. And gently make your way back up. And if there's a final movement you need here before Shavasana, something else your body is craving while you're still lying on your back, you can do that. One option is Happy Baby. So that's grabbing the outer edges of your feet and rocking left to right with your knees coming in towards your underarms. Or maybe it's Supta Baddha Konasana, where you bring the soles of your feet together and your knees opening like a book for a big hip opener. So whatever you choose, just take two more breaths there. And then start to make your way to your Shavasana. So it's really great to use your bolster under your knees. So if you have that or a pillow, just grab it under the knees. And you might cover up with a blanket. And so just come to a place where your body is completely relaxed. Feel the back of your head supported by the earth below you. Relax all your facial muscles. Let your shoulders melt, your arms, hands, fingers, your entire torso relax, your back, your hips, your glutes, your thighs, knees, ankles, feet, and every toe. Completely relax the entire body from your head to your toes, letting everything go. And feel free to stay here for as long as you would like. Until we meet again, namaste.